Hi and welcome to this screencast on using the debugger. A bug in your program is when there's a mistake of some sort in your program that makes it not work or compute the wrong results. Some bugs can be very difficult to find, and a very powerful tool for finding bugs is the debugger. So today I'm going to say a little bit about different types of bugs that you might encounter and how you can use the debugger to find them. Now, to demonstrate this, I'll use the solution to the bacteria growth problem. So here is the solution without any bugs. Some bugs are quite easy to catch. So if you have an error in your program that simply will make your program unable to run, then you'll get an error message, and that can help you find the error. So for example, if I here use a variable that doesn't exist, so now I assign to t the value of something that doesn't exist. I don't have a variable by this name anywhere. So if I try and run my program with this bug in it, like this, I'll get an error message that says undefined function or variable does not exist in this file at line 7. And then I can easily go back and check, well, this is actually a bug. I need to write some correct code here. So that's pretty easy to detect. Matlab will now give me a nice error message and some hints as to what the error might be. But sometimes the error can be much more subtle. It can be that the program actually runs, but it just computes the wrong result somehow. And that type of bug can be quite difficult to track down. And to find those types of bugs, it's often a good idea to use the debugger. So debugger is a feature of Matlab that allows me to run my program step by step and then follow what happens in each step. So instead of running the whole thing, I can just run it step by step and trace the program and see where the error occurs. So now let me show how to do that. To stop the program, you simply double click or click out here in the margin of the code, and now a red dot appears. And this means that the debugger is going to stop the program when I reach this point. Okay? So if I now call my function again, like before, the program is going to start running, and then when it reaches this point, it stops. Right? So at this point, I can see the state of all the variables, what are their values, and so on. And I can see that now here in my console I have a special K here indicating that my debugger is running and it has stopped here, and the green arrow indicates the line it's currently at. Now I can simply go ahead and step through the program by pressing the key F10. So every time I press F10, my program is going to skip to the next line, and I can see now my t has been set to 0, nt it doesn't exist at the moment, but when I press F10, it executes that line, generates nt, and sets its value to 100, and so on. And now I can just keep pressing F10 and executing my script one line at a time. And this is a very useful way to sort of track down what is happening. For example, here in a loop, where I can see how many times I step down through the different parts of the loop, and I can track what happens to my variable as I go through the computations here. And finally, I can see my program finishes, and when I press F10 one last time, it will execute the rest of the program and finish. And now the program is finished, the K is gone, and the program has run and displayed the result here. So that's a very nice way of tracking down what's actually going on inside the program to see if you can find if there's a bug.